Let's face it, if you've got social media, I think it's safe to say we've all been influenced to go somewhere, to buy something because of posts that we've seen there. Well, now the state's tourism office is trying to capitalize on that too, to bring visitors to North Carolina.
WRAL Investigates Sarah Kruger is asking how much the state is spending on content creators. How does that affect every person in this state? And the challenges facing the office right now.
So I noticed some posts on social media promoting the state.
Hey everybody, it's Emily Kaufman, the travel mom, and guess who I'm with?
North Carolina Governor Josh Stein.
And that's what prompted me to look into this. And I found that hiring content creators is a key part of the state's strategy to help keep North Carolina on the map. As we head into summer, it's a big time for tourism to North Carolina.
Our main focus is to help bring visitors and drive awareness.
Scott Peacock is with Visit NC, the state's tourism office.
Tourism is such an economic impact driver for the state. You know, it brings in over $30 billion each year in visitor spending to the state. It supports over 500,000 jobs in North Carolina.
To drive those visits, Peacock says content creators are pivotal. Numbers he provided show Visit NC has spent more than $650,000 on content creators in the last 5 years. That's only between 1% and 3% of its annual budgets. He wishes he could spend more.
Do you feel like people are skeptical of your use of content creators?
Yeah, I think there's people out there that can be skeptical to that. And I think what you need to do to make sure that you're combating that is, first off, be forthright. Say that this is a paid partnership with this brand or with this content creator.
The Roast Grill is an iconic hole in the wall in Raleigh, North Carolina.
With content creators, he says it's easy to track return on investment by seeing how many people view posts, click links, and actually book a trip.
How many followers do you have across all your platforms?
We have about 800,000.
Christina Riley is behind the popular account NC Tripping. She's one of the content creators who has done work for Visit NC.
We've probably worked with at least 60 counties in North Carolina, as well as the state tourism board. It's not just here, go here, do this. It is being able to replicate the same experiences of, you know, if your family wants to go and make these memories, then here's a way that I'm showing you that I made these memories and that you can do that too.
The latest tourism numbers show visitors are down to the mountains, a lingering impact from Hurricane Helene, and down at the coast. Peacock believes because of job uncertainty in the D.C. area, which is usually a feeder market to the Outer Banks.
We've got a couple headwinds that we're facing this year.
He says North Carolina has among the lowest tourism budgets in the country, with a budget of $10 million. I asked state Senate and House leaders about that and if they were considering additional funding for Visit NC. I did not get a response.
Tourism supports small businesses, and having a content creator highlight a small business and tourism brings more people to that destination so that they can spend their money and they keep their money local. It feels like a wonderful responsibility to help and to bring light to that.
I was also curious if any cities in the Triangle have used content creators or influencers, so I asked, and the only one who got back to me with a yes was Raleigh, who pointed me to this campaign from Go Raleigh, where they hired influencers to promote bus routes. Sarah Kruger, WRAL News in Raleigh.